Armand.
And I'm Nate, and we're both getting interviewed on sexual assault.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Sam. We're getting interviewed on sexual assault.
As far as sexual assault, do you feel like it's just a women's issue?
No.
I feel like it focuses more on women, but it's
Yeah, but it's not
not.
only.
Do you feel like males tend to think that it's more of a just women's issue?
Yeah.
Or do you
Yeah.
feel like they take it as seriously as a girl would?
I don't think they take it as seriously. I feel like they think that it only happens to women, so they feel like they don't have to worry about it as much.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you think that they should focus more on like talking to guys about this issue, or do you think that it is equally distributed?
I mean, I feel like they should spend a little more time talking to boys about it, but I feel like if a boy was sexually assaulted, they wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't be.
So my first question is, do you personally know anyone that has been sexually assaulted?
Yeah, I have. I know.
I do as well.
Was this person sexually assaulted by an acquaintance, a family member, or a stranger?
It was a stranger at a party.
Have you been taught proper ways to prevent sexual assault while at St. Ambrose?
Yeah, I attended that Take Two seminar.
Okay.
Same here, but I also know from prior knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think the whole first week of school for freshmen was basically about sexual assault. We went to a few seminar things.
Do you feel like those were helpful, or do you feel like the information was just really repetitive?
No.
Yeah, I feel like it was helpful, but a lot of it was stuff we already knew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of it was repetitive, but also I learned.
You learned some new things as well. Okay. Do you feel that Davenport is a safe place to be, to live, and
I feel it's safe. I mean, I don't hear any crimes going on.
Okay.
I feel the same way.
Sexual, particularly pertaining to sexual assault, do you feel safe?
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
Okay. Campus.
Feel
Well, I feel way safer on campus than I do off campus, but more towards at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Safe Path Survivor Resources is a community-based program that serves the needs of women, men, children, and families whose lives have been affected by domestic or sexual violence, human trafficking, or other violent crimes. They work from a feminist, anti-oppressive framework that embraces inclusiveness, diversity, and equality. Their mission is to create a community free of violence through education, counseling, and advocacy. They are located just 6 minutes away from St. Ambrose on Eastern Avenue. SafePath provides services such as a 24-hour crisis hotline, and they have free and confidential counseling. They can be for individuals or groups. The staff is trained by the state, and for prevention, they work closely with St. Ambrose. They started the Campus Safe Act, and they have been working together for 3 to 4 years. They're trying to create a culture where sexual assault is not okay.
If anything were to happen, would you know where to get help? And do you know the resources available to you?
Yeah, there's
Mostly.
campus security and then the counselors, and I'm pretty sure you could talk to an RA or.
Okay, and you feel comfortable going to all of these and talking to these people sexually assaulted?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, where would you go?
Oh, first I would call the police.
Okay.
And then contact my RA.
Okay,
I feel like I would probably just call the police would be the most logical thing to do.
okay. Do you feel like you'd be comfortable going to somewhere for counseling around here? Do you feel like you've been provided that knowledge?
Yeah, I know they supply it here.
Okay,
I don't feel like I would go to it personally, but I know they supply.
okay. How many college students on average do you think are assaulted or sexually assaulted a year?
I feel like a pretty high number.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's 1 in 4 people are in college are sexually assaulted. Do you feel like that number is very high?
Yeah. meaning that there's so many people in college nowadays. Like
Mhm.
that's a pretty high number.
Are you surprised by that?
Yeah, and then I also feel like there's a lot that don't get.
Don't report it.
Yeah, they don't report it.
Yeah, so the number could be higher.
Yeah.
Do you have any prevention suggestions that you think would positively affect St. Ambrose?
Maybe broadcasting it more, like on the news if possible, with newspapers.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like flyers.
Okay. Do you feel like it's taken seriously when they do it here? Or do you feel like it's kind of just brushed off by most students?
I feel like it's 50-50. Some take it serious, others don't.
Well,
Okay.
I feel like if it was more broadcast and more like flyers, like people would probably take it a little bit more serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it was just out there.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess like being careful with your drinks, not drinking too much, using pepper spray.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Do you feel like you take necessary steps to prevent yourself from being sexually assaulted?
Thinking about it, I don't know. I mean, I don't like.
Like, do you carry pepper spray, or do you park in well-lit places to avoid maybe going, like, walking in the dark? Do you walk in groups?
I mean,
Or do you feel pretty safe that you don't need to take those precautions?
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
feel like I walk around thinking that something might happen like
Yeah.
that. I kind of just
Okay.
go about my business.
All right.
We always
Yeah,
walk
we
in
always walk in
groups. We have a friend that carries pepper spray.
We just watch our drinks. Never
Yeah.
walk away from our drink if we
Yeah.
are out.
Okay. Think that colleges should offer self-defense courses?
I mean, I don't know how many people would take them, but it'd be
It would
nice
be
to have them
helpful.
offered.
Yes, for those who want them.
So it should be optional if
Yeah.
you want them. Okay. Do you think sexual assault is talked about enough at college?
From like my own experience here, yeah. But I don't feel like it is at other colleges as much, like bigger schools.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I feel like it's a big thing. Like I feel like especially like coming onto campus, like the first 2 weeks coming onto campus,
Mhm.
it was like huge thing. Like it was mandatory for everybody to go, and like it was something that was.
As guys, do you feel that it's a women's issue, or do you feel like it's stressed enough with both genders?
I feel like it's both, but I feel like men don't take it as serious as women would.
Okay.
I feel like men aren't endangered by it as much as like women
Yeah.
are.
Why do you guys think that?
Well, because like I feel like it's hard for a woman to manipulate a guy in the fact like of sexual assault rather than a guy. He can be physically manipulative because he can be a lot stronger than the girl.
Okay.
And the girl can be just more mental.
I am lucky enough to be a survivor of rape. I was raped at the age of 15 years old by my grandma's neighbor who was 19 at the time. I was drugged while at a gathering with my friends and then was taken away by him. My friends thought that he was taking me home, so they didn't think anything of it. I do not remember much of what happened after that. I only remember waking up to my father shaking me. I was left in a pile of snow in the alley behind my grandma's. I was found with no clothes on, just a jacket over me. I was taken to the hospital where I almost had my fingers and toes amputated off because of severe frostbite. But luckily this did not have to happen to me. I'm lucky enough to be a survivor and have overcome the trauma that came with this incident. After extensive therapy sessions and extensive support groups, I'm lucky enough to have overcome everything that has happened.